What makes this motorhome so elite is the freedom that it's going to give you. I am going to walk you through this amazing build that we did here at WeldTec Designs. Make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end. Well, of course you want a front bumper on your Freedom Elite motorhome. This is a tube winch bumper on here, and we've also added the winch to it. It's really nicely tucked back behind the bumper and grille, not protruding off the front of this RV. You want to keep it small and you don't want an obnoxiously large front bumper. So let's talk about the other upgrades that we have on the front of this, including this beautiful Warn 12K winch. Now what's really nice is this is going to have the synthetic rope. It's also wireless, so if you want to be able to get away from the vehicle, if you need to be able to winch it out, you'll be able to do that. We also blacked out the grille as well. Before we even get into that suspension, let's talk about this beautiful wheel and tire combination. This is a ultra wheel that we've done on there, and we've actually powder coated the chrome wheels black. We did wrap it in a 235/85/16 tire, giving you that larger footprint. A lot of people may say, I'm not going to be off-roading and I don't need a tire like that. Even on road, it's going to give you a lot smoother ride. Let's talk about the key components that go into a 6-inch off-grid suspension package. The first thing is going to be this bigger set of coil springs. Not only is it going to give your vehicle additional lift, but it's also going to increase the spring rate. It's going to help reduce the sway that you would typically get in one of these motorhomes. The next key component in this suspension package is going to be the shock. With this suspension package, you're going to have 3 different options of shocks to pick from. You can do a standard Fox Shock 2.0, or you can do a Fox Shock 2.0 with a reservoir, or you can do a 2.0 King, really customizing it to your specific wants and needs. The last thing that we did add to this was a steering stabilizer. Now, keeping in mind, if you don't have our suspension package, you can still purchase a steering stabilizer from us, and we do offer those in a Bilstein, Fox, or King, depending on what is going to best suit your needs and your budget. Let's keep heading towards the back and talk about some of the other upgrades that we've done, including this single Quickie Step. Due to the additional height, your first step is going to be a lot greater. That's going to make it less of a big step getting in and out of this coach, because the last thing we want you to do is when you get to that favorite off-grid spot, go to step out and break an ankle, twist an ankle. We don't want you to do that. So that's what's going to be really nice about adding a step like this. All right, that's it. We're going to keep going. Let's talk about the rear suspension. We did a progressive leaf spring in the rear. What's going to be key to this is the leaf spring is built out to the weight of the actual RV, not just a generic spring. That's going to be really important in getting you guys the best ride possible. Now, in the rear, we also added a set of shocks. They really complete it and make it drive just really nice. The rear end is just that simple. We're completely done. We're heading to the back bumper. Well, consider this. You've gone to these really nice wheels and a larger tire, and you want to make sure that you have a spare tire on your coach. So let's imagine you're wanting to go to your favorite trip, destination, you're on the highway, and you get a flat tire. Well, most of these smaller coaches aren't going to have a spare tire, especially not a larger spare tire like this, and it's not going to fit underneath the coach of the motorhome. So we added the complete rear bumper on this with a full-size spare and stock OEM wheel, so that this wheel will be able to go into any position on the motorhome, not having to bring that inside your coach or unload a compartment in order to fit that spare tire in there. We added a box to the rear of this. We know that real estate is going to be important, and there's certain things that you necessarily don't want in your RV. Maybe you want easy access to them. Well, you can do that all with the box like this. Of course, there's that one other item that seems to always just be bouncing around your RV, or when you load your RV, you tend to put it at the bottom because you can easily stack everything on top of it until you need it. Check out this aluminum folding table mount, which is going to very nicely house a 2x4 folding table. This rear bumper simply looks amazing, and one other reason why that it does is we've eliminated the stock OEM bumper, replacing the whole bumper with this 4x4 tube steel. Wow, there is so much going on in this Freedom Elite motorhome. I don't even know what is my favorite thing. I would love to hear what your favorite thing about this build is, so hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.